All right, Reaper here. Not sure if this is where we ended or not, but I'm pretty sure the Lord of Pink is winning here. Not quite sure. I believe we just got here last time we were running around. I wanted to show you guys a quick little farming route. If you're this early, as you can see, we are only level, what are we, level 13? Yeah, 13, which means we haven't really spent any time farming or anything like that. I'm not gonna farm here. I'm just gonna play through. I forget what weapons I'm using. Perger Axe and Hallowed. Okay. So, but an easy way to farm is just this. Get this little juggernaut here to chase you. Run right off the cliff. Trust me, don't try to be smart and try to dodge him. Sometimes he'll get stuck on the edge, and then you don't get that free kill. That free kill happens because that gentleman is too close to the edge. Run through here. Quick little farm route. And this is, again, at the Vestige of Blind Agatha. I forget what it's called. Let's see. This is much easier to find. Vestige of... Well, I guess you need to go somewhere to be able to warp back to this vestige. Because nobody cares that it's called Blind Agatha. You only care what you click to warp to, right? I hated that watching other people's playthroughs, is that they would say, oh, vestige of so-and-so. And I'm like, I have no idea which one of these warp points it is. Just tell me what it says on the warp point. I believe it's Bell Tower or something like that, but Bell Room. There we go. So Bell Room Vestige is where we do that quick little farming method, if you want to. Not my thing, but if you want to overlevel, or the way I do use it occasionally is if I'm only, 500, 600 vigor away from leveling, and I don't want to risk all of those points at higher levels, like sometimes it gets up to 11, 12,000. You don't want to risk them. Just come over here and farm for a little bit until you get it, and then pay it off. All right. So I completely forget what we've done in terms of quests. I believe we just barely got here, so I'm gonna run out here. We have to go into the Umbral Realm anyway, so I might as well do this just to get into the Umbral Realm. I believe we need to get into the Umbral Realm. Let's go kill this guy before we get moving to get our Wither back. Our Wither health. There we go. Alright. Oh, hadn't even picked this up yet. Okay. Sounds good. See if we can hit that guy from here. We can. That's kind of hilarious. No reason for it other than just being rude. That's right. That's right, I'm rude. Remember that. Alright. There are quite a few areas we need to go here, and all of them equally irritating. So let's go this way and see if we can't drop this ladder down for ourselves later so we don't have to go through the Umbral Realm to get back up here. There we go. Now where can we go from here? I believe we need to go down there. I forget how to get there, but we'll find it. Ah, this way. No. It's not this way, but I didn't want to get hit in the face repeatedly. That's where we need to be, down there. So, there we go. Do we just drop here? No, we don't. This might be an effort and futility, as I believe I'm supposed to go the other direction, but we'll try it. Made it. I believe there's a way down over here. Yes, there is. Okay. This is where we're going to go. How do we get down from here? Is that an area I can drop to? No. Reaper wife wasn't feeling too good today, so I just got done playing a different character with her, so I have to reacclimate myself to these controls. I don't believe we can jump down that far, so might have to go a different direction. I think we need to go back to the waypoint for this part going forward. Ow, that was rude. All right. You guys are very rude up there, sir. Oh, well, we decided to do that instead. All right, you know what? We'll go to another waypoint that's easier to get to and then just warp over there. Now that we're here. Sorry, pal. It's off to the races for your body. Oh, we got his helmet. Okay. That's a big upgrade. For some reason, their helmet is ridiculously tanky. Let's go warp back over to Bell Room. And apparently we already got enough to level up from that. So that's good. Here we go to upgrade. Where were we putting points? One at a time. There we go. Alright, let's check out this helmet. Avowed Helm. Avowed Helm. Into Penitent Head Cage. We lose a lot of fire, a little bit of wither, a lot of burn and ignite resist. Right now we're not really facing too much of that, and that is a lot more physical damage mitigation. Very heavy helmet, but now we look very, very much the part. Ha! Now we blend in. They won't know. Alright, let's go over this way. I believe this is the way to get to that. Okay, he's going to launch his little thingy at me. These guys attack if you let them stand around long enough, I believe. There's a very aggravating way you need to go that involves going in the Death Realm through this water. I'm not going to do that right this second. Actually, that might be the first way to go. That might be the way to go. But we'll check over here for some quick loot. See what's up here. See if there's anything I can do. See ya, homie. Down here is where we needed to go. Woo, that was close. Good job, pal. You almost got me. Alright, we need to go into the umbral here. Grab this little bit of loot right here. Now, if you want, you can put a seed here. I don't necessarily recommend it, because the point is to go down there, pop around here, kick this down. So that's what we're going to do. But there is a very difficult part here, which is a lot of kind of guessing. And it involves doing that. There we go. Once we get this item, I believe that means we can start buying boss items from Moldu in town. Oh, this is where the luck part comes in. You get hit once, you're dead after all that wither, but, you know, if you don't, you're fine. Very high risk situation here, because if that had hit us, for example, it would have one-shot us with all of our wither health. We could use a potion. I'll probably do it just because watching me do this all over again is probably not that enjoyable. And then we'll... Oh, cheese ball. Alright, now we're out of the umbral, so we're not being attacked by a tenth of what we were being attacked by. Kick this over so we don't have to go through that again. Boink. Now here's the tough part. So the way to approach this area, I've discovered, is very, very, very straightforward if you do it the same way every time. Doesn't mean it'll work, but jump off of here, attack on your way down. Well, as I say that, it's inconsistent. Perfect. Basically, if you do a heavy attack when you drop off there, you kill them both. And then you can apparently target this guy, but I think I completely forgot he had a parasite. There we go. And the reason you want to kill that guy is because there is a giant headstone guy right there. One of those irritating gentlemen that smack you with their heads. I recommend running this way and around this edge. And then what you do is you wait for him to come with your lantern. As we know the trick here. Come on, this way, homie. And of course it doesn't work this time. Perfect. There we go. Go away. That used one too many charges, but that's okay. Make a mistake, just try again. Like I said, most of this game, if you're slow and methodical with it, is much, much, much better and easier and frankly more enjoyable than if you're swinging all over the place. So the idea here is we need to grab a couple points. There's one down there, one on the other side, one up there. Quite a few of these umbral points we need to grab at the same time. So what we're going to do now, warp into umbral, these little sticks here indicate that you have a pathway to go. Right? Come running down here. Take a pot to heal that wither health, because we don't want to be fighting down here any more than we have to. Pop that to the item. Grab this guy down here. Man, this game is having trouble with its targeting this time I'm playing through. Goodness gracious. So many of these guys. My goodness, it might just be easier to slowly whittle them all down so you can breathe a little. Whoa, where'd he go? Get a little quick dodge in there. Alright, let's see. Is there a... No, there's nothing up here. So now what we need to do... We got the one down there. Grab this loot. Why not? Come up here. I believe there's one at the edge of this. Yep. Grab this one. Probably get knocked off while we're trying. Then we need to run over here to the one I showed you guys earlier, right there. Now we've got all three, so we should hear a crazy wind sound. Sounds almost like a storm. Why is this guy so tanky? What on earth was that all about? Alright, now we can pull this guy off. Ow! Rude. I'm holding that against you, sir. Alright. Let's go down here. Now, I'm not sure. I believe this is the boss fight. I'm going to put one here just to be safe. Little seed here. Just so I don't have to go through all that again. Sure, let's upgrade. Another point in Inferno. Get a little rest in. Personally, I like to knock this path out before the one I showed you guys earlier, where you kill yourself and go through the water. It's just not as enjoyable. in my opinion, because this unlocks the blacksmith. See, down there is the blacksmith. And once you unlock the blacksmith, you can start leveling up weapons, which is, in my opinion... Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, boy. Zeus is trying to join me. We do not want Zeus. Sorry, Zeus. We don't want any laggage going on here. Once we get down here, we're going to be dealing with these silly mages. Good night. And the reason we're throwing ranged attacks at these guys is because there's another one hidden behind this wall that will just launch you off half the time. There he is. He's very aggravating. Oh! That's very aggravating. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is how you handle that. Very irritating. I don't know why the ban button is gone. But anyway, people can hack the system. I'm sure the system gets hacked like any other system. That being said, we'll go back down there and handle the blacksmith now that that irritation is gone. There we go. Do it the exact same method. Pick up our vigor. This guy's gonna try to shove me off. And no matter what, I was holding block there. No matter what you do, that move is unblockable. I don't know why they have moves like that in the game. I really don't. It's just, it does no damage. It's unblockable. It's just kind of irritating. Also, this, if you take this up, it reminds me why I didn't need the seed up there. This takes you up to the bell room save point. Man, those dogs are annoying. Alright, let's irritate this guy. Oh, we have no ammo? Or do we? To the head. To the head, sir. Really? That was his masterful juking. Alright, we're gonna aim manually then. Okay, and so he'll go to the one place. That's one thing that's irritating about the AI, is they're designed to just kind of irritate you with how they position. It's a little weird. It's like, oh, okay, you just... They don't act like people would act in a fight, right? They act like AI. That was weird. Neither one of us could interact. Knocked his armor off. Alright, let's knock off the other dog's armor. Block that. Knock off your armor. The mechanic behind the armor of these dogs, I don't understand it very well. I know if you hit them enough, their armor comes off, but when you get to a later point in the game on Pilgrim's Perch, it is very difficult to even do that. As it takes, 10 times the hits to knock the armor off. So I'm not quite sure what the intended mechanic behind that is. See if we can relieve the blacksmith here.
No one fights. You don't come. Doing an... doing an...
There we go. We've exhausted our dialogue. Can we open this door or is it locked? Pilgrim's Perch Key. Okay. Whenever you see something that says Pilgrim's Perch Key, do not make the mistake of buying that key. It's like 18,000 or something, and it just enables you access to an area that I promise you will smack you in the face and kill you. Here we want to go into the Dark Realm, or Umbral Realm, I guess it's called. Pull that with the lantern. Do a little dance. Come in here, grab the chest. Defiance Ring. What does that do? Vitality. Oh, this is the resistance ring. Yeah, resistance to all status effects. Good if you don't have anything better. I like the vitality because it gives you essentially 3 free levels. That might just be because I'm a desperate condemned with no levels. Alright, and now I'll show you guys, before we advance to the boss, I'll show you the order that I would personally do it in. Which is, I like to handle everything behind me before I go forward. So instead of going up that ladder where our little seedling is, instead step in here. This will also fix the shortcut for the bell room portal. I'm speaking like I have a stutter for some reason. Let's see, are we able to level up? Nope, this is a perfect example of what I was talking about. We're not able to level up. Run this way. Right off the edge. Get all the points we can. Go back in here, see if we can level. Nope. What do we need? 2137. We're 1 rest away. There we go. Got that. Upgrade our character. Now we have even stats, so now we're going to go mess it all up. Just keep the same pattern. Rest ourselves again. Now, off stream, I might level up this character, maybe 10 more levels, just doing this exact method. It's not something I would show because it would be the most boring thing on the planet, but it would make sense as we're not really optimally leveling ourselves, and optimally leveling yourself, I feel like, is one of the more important things to do in this game because it helps a lot with just early boss fights like this one. I'll show you. We're going to have to go down and deal with these annoying wizards again, and this time we're not far back, so we can't just launch axes. But we'll try to find a quick... See, they're going to start attacking as soon as we show up here. Oops. Well, that was a waste, but alright. Let's go fight this other guy who thinks he's sneaky. There he is. Alright. So we're good. Those dogs are just non-stop. Man, calm down, dog. Ridiculous. Now we're going to head down here. We'll show you, as you can tell by all the dog cages and everything else, down at the base of this is the boss, the master of the hounds, or mistress of hounds, or something like that. I think their name is like Gentle Governess. Might be Gentle, we'll just call him Gentle Giant, Gentle G. The boss fight, I haven't really found any real cheese for it, other than just run at it and smack it, and ignore the dogs. If you kill the dogs, it's much easier to fight the archer, But while you're killing the dogs, the auto-targeting system of this game takes over and really screws you in this fight. You'll start randomly targeting dogs when you're trying to hit the archer and randomly targeting the archer while you're trying to hit the dogs. It's really painful.
So, butchers and ideas.
So I recommend if
Fuck,
you're
name's Damaro.
playing a terrible character
Ideas
like this
got
one,
cut them down.
using all the salts you have. This is a quick little merchant here. I believe this is the fire person. Mangler axe. Fist of Insight. See, this is what I tell people. Anytime I get in a fight, I'm like, look, this fight was very insightful. This fist would help me explain that. Fire grenade. Ammo cost 1? Really? Do I already have a fire grenade? Let's check what we have. We have all these things. Empyrean grenade. 100 smite damage. Ammo cost 2. Ammo cost 2 for 128. Ammo cost 1 for 75 bleed. That seems nice. I'll put that in there. And see what she was selling. Ammo cost 1. 57 attack power, 90 burn. Okay. That's an interesting... See, none of the throwables seem to scale with any stats, so I don't really feel like buying them on this character would be particularly beneficial. Fist of Insight, though, I do believe I need to buy that one, because I don't have it. Crimson Rector Sword, Thorn Crimson, so minus 10 damage, but you get bleed. But it's also heavier. Interesting. And worse at defense. Wait. In some ways. That's odd. Alright. Well, Raw Mangler Axe we already have, that's why I don't need to buy it. What else does she have? Oh, just a fire grenade, which doesn't scale, so we don't really need to worry about it. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can do now that our stats are a little higher to improve our chances. We do 115 damage here, no status effects. What is this? 70 damage, but much lighter, so I'm assuming fists attack faster and with fire. Let's see if we have anything with higher damage. 88 damage, physical fire, but no status effects. Okay. This is what we have on our other hand. 70 bleed, which is nice. 79 damage. 80, what? Hollywood Praise, Hollywood Condemnation, both bleed. We might actually use that to do some holy damage. Use that combo. It's both short swords, so it's nice. 103. Wow. We could use these for just pure damage. 103, 115. I feel like on the offhand you do less damage with your offhand, so it would be beneficial to have status effects on it. And the faster you can apply them, the better. Scourged Sister Flail, okay. Bleed, again. Old Pike. Alright, we're going to test this out. We're going to try Hallowed Praise and Hallowed Condemnation. This has, for some reason, this has more bleed to it. And this doesn't scale with strength, but this does scale with strength and has less bleed. This does holy damage and more bleed. This does no holy damage and less bleed. So, all right, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to remove this rock so we don't accidentally... And we'll throw that in there for fun, see what happens. I don't know what kind of damage this archer does. I do know they're yellow bolts. So I'm guessing they're holy. So this might be better. This is double the weight. That might be better without being double the weight. So we'll try that out. It's a light torso. Try to get some holy resist. Because I believe it's smite. Ooh, wither. Does that put me in heavy? No. Okay, marksman gloves. Does that raise range damage? I'm not sure. Holy goes up by only 5. We don't need to bother too much. Higher holy, higher holy. Nope, 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 nope. This we have the. Seems like we have the best. All right. So let's give ourselves a little ammo just in case we need to slap a hoe with some daggerage. Let's go in and start the fight the right way. Oh, that's not the right way. See, now we're targeting random things. Oh boy, we're dead instantly. Yeah, see, the targeting in this particular fight is complete bullshit. You will get fucked by it. I promise you that. So you just kind of deal with it. I might actually just go farm to cheese this fight, because this is not enjoyable in the slightest. I hit the person with my soul flay and did 0 damage to them. Which is not the intended mechanic. She takes a lot of damage when you do hit her, but it's one of those things where the auto-targeting bugs in this really, really, really screw you so much. It's not. See, this is not really. All right, I'll just let myself die real quick. I'm gonna suicide here. To try to drop out of the BS targeting, and then I'll go farm off stream. It's been 30 minutes anyway. This is a good end of the episode. I'll farm off stream until we get a bunch of vitality and we can just brute force it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy your time, and we'll talk to you then.